round. Why are we falling off it, Vogue? I mean, I've asked you this a million times and you can't answer. So, I won't have my politics questioned. Welcome to My Therapist Ghosted Me with myself, Joanne McNally, and my work wife and athlete, Vogue Williams. I have to say, I think there is something nice going on at the moment, and I think perhaps climate change has a part to play in it. So, of course, nice but bad. That we're having a very mild winter so far. Are we?
I feel like we always get.
It is autumn. It's not winter. It's definitely autumn.
I know,
autumn?
but we get like. This happened last year. It's
It
Winter
is
Wonderland on Thursday. I'm going to Winter Wonderland on Thursday, and that's when the weather turns. That's when it's absolutely bitter. No one knows why, but that's just the day. It's like they set up, they're ready to go, and then everyone freezes.
The weather waits for Vogue to go to Winter Wonderland, and then, and then it knows that it's time to change.
Like the sun waits until you're doing your leaving cert to come out. Is it autumn, Joe? Is that an opinion or a fact?
It's autumn. December, January, and February are winter.
Well, hold on. Isn't that up for debate? Don't some people say?
No.
It's not a. Is that not a? I thought it was kind of people are like. There's something. Are you sure?
Meteorological winter starts in December the 1st. So it's winter. It's meteorological autumn from September the 1st to November the 30th.
So November's autumn.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Oh my God.
I play a game with Gigi. Joanne, you ready? I say, January, your turn. What's next?
February. I know that.
March. You?
Okay, Vogue, you've made your point. What does she understand the seasons though?
I certainly do. Do you know who doesn't? My mom. If I get another message about how nice the weather is in Spain, we get it, Mom. You emigrated when I was 18, and since that day, you have sent me pictures about the weather and told me about the weather and how brilliant it is and how shite it is for us.
Sandra's made some good life choices. You know, we got to give it to her.
Oh.
Sometimes I do feel like I'm a person who should winter somewhere else, but then I absolutely do love, like I say, when it's mild like this, I love it. I'm not quite a pumpkin spice latte girl, but I like the aesthetic, the vibe, the leaves, the autumnalness. The autumnalness I do enjoy, I will say. Although I think I'm going to Bangkok for New Year's.
Are you? She just chucks these things at us. Like, what?
I'm going to go large for. I think me and Brandon were talking about. I think I'm going to go large. I think I'm going to go to Bangkok for New Year's. Yeah, I think it's time.
Jesus Christ! Be like this. The Hangover. What was that part 2 when they all went to Bangkok?
Yeah, that'll be it. I'm going to Bangkok.
Are you not going away for Christmas? I thought you were going away for Christmas to Tenerife.
I am with the family, so that's going to be that'll be, games and like the occasional spritz. Although, what am I talking about? Pat's as big a lush as me.
Yeah.
The reason I am, for our listeners who can't see anything, and for our 4 YouTube followers, I am...
Shut up, John. For our YouTube, for the YouTube that's doing exceptionally well in these times. And we thank you for watching our YouTube.
For our 12 YouTube subscribers, this one's for you. I'm wearing...
No. There's more than that, thank you.
Is there?
I won't have that.
Is it more than 100?
It's more than 100.
Is
less
it?
than we'd like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God, how embarrassing are we?
Keeping us humble, we got to, keeping us grounded, show.
We started thinking we were great, and then they were like, we'll show them. Fuck their YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, hold on, are we maintaining a successful... No. Let's put them on YouTube. Watch them fall flat on their face. Are we?
Do subscribe if you didn't realise that that's available. Do subscribe on YouTube now.
Maybe
so go on, Quagmire.
Sorry.
Tell us what are you going to say?
I look like Quagmire at the moment. I am wearing large sunglasses and a baseball cap. I am hiding my face because I've had a little bit of work done. Okay,
Oh, let me guess. Let me guess where you went. You're in Ireland.
I'm in
You went and
Ireland.
you hit up Katrina Institute of Dermatology. Am I right?
I did indeed. I did indeed. I'm going to tell you what I had done. Okay, I'm going to read out what I had done.
You
I
know
was
I don't like you being
salivating.
sly and getting stuff without me knowing.
This tour has already added years to my face, and I'm only on it a month. Well, I've done 44 shows so far. 44. Can you believe that?
Jesus.
So anyway, so I feel it in my face, and I'm very much Vogue. You know, I have terrible habits on the road, and I was doing very well, but I've fallen into my wine and crisp spiral. It's very much wine and
Yeah.
crisp land at the moment, which I'm gonna climb my way back out of. Anyway, I sent a video of my face to Katrina, and I was like, "Help!" So she said, "Come in, stat." She sent an ambulance for me. Just my face. She sent my face in
The
an
rest of
ice
you
box.
followed after.
Yeah, in an ice box like a heart on the back of a motorbike, getting donated. But I'll read out what
Do
I
you
had.
reckon if you went to give blood, they'd be like, no thanks, even though there's a shortage, you'd show up to the blood bank and they'd be like, you're all right, we're desperate, but we're not that desperate.
Don't have any blood. It's all filler now. There's no blood in my body anymore.
Okay, tell us,
Just
why
Botox and
are
filler.
your
Gels. I know. Yes, I understand what you're asking me.
I wasn't
look a
gonna
little.
I wasn't gonna say gels.
I got the fish semen in the under eyes, but they've I don't know what they're feeding the fish, but this one's 3 times stronger than the last one. So the semen is
Is that what they
hard
said?
now.
3 times stronger?
3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't want to be taking
Some
that
very turned on fish.
sexually, would you? 3 times. It's like
Is there a
cement
smell
shooting
off
into
you
the
know
fish.
with the fish?
No, Vogue, there's no smell. She's obsessed with smells. And then I have oh
I'd like you to describe me in 3 words one day. I want to know what you describe me as. Obsessed with
I have
smells.
I think
That needs some thought for sure.
I need some thought. Yeah, I had ultherapy, lower face, fill art, high contraction to under eyes is what I've had. So basically, and it was spicy. It was spicy, but like I said
Ooh.
to Vicky, who was doing it, as I said, holding back tears, I said, no pain, no gain. It wasn't actually that bad. But they basically, this goes lower than Botox, but it's that they electrocute your face. And it
Oh, I
takes
know that thing. Ooh.
6 months' time, I'm going to be snatched to the gods. And then, of course,
I remember-
my under eyes will be like a child.
Gina went and got something like that done and she fainted because it was so painful and she hadn't eaten. And she was driving home and they were like, you're going to have a Coke and some crisps before you leave.
What did she get?
I don't know, something similar to that. But Spenny only said to me there in Africa, because I got that MD Ultra Laser with Debbie Thomas that I love getting. And he was like, what's the deal like? Your face is normal for about like 2 weeks of the month. And I was like, yeah, so what? That's
Yeah,
just
and
way
the
it
rest.
is.
Yeah, and the rest we're investing in our future selves. And we
Yeah.
have to walk around like fugitives. But that's fine because it's all going to a good place. Because there's 2 days of the year we look fantastic and the rest is downtime.
That is
It's
so
totally
true.
worth it. Because whenever anyone says to me, whenever I get anything done, they're like, you need a bit of downtime. And I'm like, sure. And then I just walk straight out and go into a photo shoot or something. Like I just never listen
So
to
do
them.
I.
And that one time, do you remember that one time where I didn't listen and I should have listened? And I think I'd had a bit of zhuzh in the lips. Anyway, went in and they did a really good job. It was just I didn't give it the downtime. Had a photo shoot, and you always think you look normal, don't you? And
Yeah.
it was tagged in the photo by the BBC. They put them up before I'd seen them. And to say, I nearly rang the front desk. I looked. Do you know that cat woman who died recently?
Oh, yeah. You didn't look. You always think you look worse than you do. You didn't
you
look
know
like
what?
that cat woman.
I actually, before the cat woman started getting work done, I actually do look like her. A lot of people sent her to me. I do look like her. But then she obviously had the. But I was like a very bloated cat. And I rang. I was like,
Oh.
I was DMing the BBC and I was ringing the BBC and I was like, remove. And they did, in fairness to them.
They did take it down.
They did. They had to. It was it. Everyone was like, oh, God. It's that one photo. I'm surprised. I'll show it to you now. Hold on. Have it here.
I've just gotten to the point where I'm just like, I just kind of lose interest in, I just don't care enough to have it removed. I wish I was one of those people that like, even today I was cycling my bike home. I was doing voiceovers for Ferry in town and I was cycling my bike home and I was thinking of people and I was like, they're always so glad they'd never be on a bike. Thinking of loads of people and I'm like, they're so glad never be on a bike, never see them on a bike. You know, it's just me going around on my bike with my helmet. And
no,
you.
Sorry.
We need to be more glam.
Yeah, and me. No, fuck that. I
Get
look
a
like
car, Joanne. Send the car.
Do you want the photo?
Yeah. Oh my God, I think you look like Amber. Does she not look like Amber there?
Yourself.
Joe, I'm sorry now. Look at this. I know people can't see it. Well, they can't if they're on the YouTube.
I don't know if I can say this. Bit of Leslie Ash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
That time that she got but can I say your hair looks great?
Right. Yeah.
Your
hair
looks
is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it was an alarming, it was a sobering moment. So yeah. So anyway, this is one of those times where there is downtime required. And that's why I'm in disguise. But wait until give it 6 months. Wait until you see the state of me.
Joe, set something in your diary there. 6 months time, we have to compliment Joanne on how good she looks.
Yeah, set an alarm.
Yeah.
Set an alarm, Joe. Put it in.
Yeah, put it in the diary.
The 11th of May, then. The 11th of May.
Oh, perfect.
Very important.
My Australia and New Zealand tour is now on sale.
Whoop, whoop.
Melbourne, Christchurch, Wellington, Auckland, Brisbane, Perth, Sydney. Next April 2026. JoanneMcNally.com. I'm coming for you, baby. I told you I'd come.
You want to tell me about your week? We sometimes do that, we sometimes do not, but I want to know about your week.
I've been all over the place. I've been in Derry. I was in Liverpool. Can I just say, so they're both a vibe. Derry is a vibe. Derry is more, have you been to Derry? Did we do Ghost in Derry? I did Prosecco.
No, I've been to Derry with, I went to Derry with Elizabeth Day before.
Oh, grand.
I had a boyfriend from Derry, a Derry boyfriend who was studying to be a doctor. Yeah, and I always wonder if he's still alive. Dr. Dave. Yeah.
Alive? Why would he be dead? Was he dying?
I don't know. I just always wonder about him because I tried to Google him once because I think I was talking about him in my book or something and I was like, I wonder if he's alive, Dr. Dave. Or he succumbed.
Was 79 at the time.
Yeah, I was like, how much older was this sugar daddy?
A lot of money.
Derry's a cool town. It's like, it's got loads of these kind of like gorgeous little pubs that you want to dissolve into and spend the day sinking pints. Do you know what I mean? And then Liverpool is a vibe.
Yeah, it's a great city.
It's a different vibe. It is savage. I was like, why wasn't I coming to Liverpool on these girl weekends when you always see the Scouse girls going up to London in their rollers on the train with their little bottles of Prosecco? I don't know why they bother their hell leaving. It's absolutely savage. It was pumping.
They're so glamorous.
It was pumping. Every place there was. It was like a really autumnal Ibiza, if that's fair to say.
Yeah, but up north they're all like that up north. They're all just have this
not.
like they couldn't give a shite. Liverpool's up north.
It's not.
Yes,
Liverpool's
it is.
not northern.
Liverpool is northern.
Yeah. Where do you think it is, Joanne?
No, Newcastle's up north.
So is
It
Liverpool.
also is.
No, it's just more. It's just north of London, but they're not northerners. Like Liverpool.
No,
wouldn't
they
say
are
they're
northerners.
You're gonna.
are
the
northerners.
Scousers are gonna have to disagree with you quite aggressively there.
No. I know, Scousers.
They-
We're very close, confidants and friends
Okay,
now.
okay. Well, when is winter? When is winter?
You've made some outrageous claims today. I don't know what's going on.
She's a flat earther. It's what's happened. She is a flat earther, and now it's
Well, if
just
they were-
extending into.
Well, if the earth is round, why are we falling off it, folk? I mean, I've asked you this a million times, and you can't answer. So, I won't have my politics questioned.
They are the biggest users of tan, by the way, up north. They're the biggest users of tan above Ireland. So up north is the biggest users, and then Ireland are big.
Yeah, I was mortified that I didn't have a curly blow dry done for my Liverpool show, and I was in the Empire. By the
God.
way, sorry, this is what I meant to say. Derry, wall to wall vag. The least amount of men in the
That's what you
audience.
asked for.
Again, it was the same for Prosecco. Same this time around. Liverpool was a mixed bag. I couldn't really see them, to be honest. It was very dark in the auditorium, but they were absolutely savage. Great audience. I wish I could do another show there, to be
Joanne,
honest.
sorry.
Well,
I can't
vibes.
say Racco, and you're on here talking about vag. Where's the line? Where I don't like vag.
Racco.
I don't-
Racco's the line.
I don't-
We've
no,
established
vag
it.
is my line. Vag is my line.
Sorry. You're right. Wall to wall womb is better, I think, isn't it?
Joe, in like 3 months' time, Joanne's gonna come on here giving me some Raccos. She'll be like, "Oh no," she's like, "No, it's cool now because I've said it."
Well, I am announcing my Australia tour dates quite soon, so I will be appealing to that audience. You wouldn't know what. I'll be wearing Flame and Galah t-shirts and all for the next 3 months.
I'll tell you what, you won't be appealing to them. I am gonna do your Australian tours.
Tour dates. Vogue, I would, and Joe, I'm going to ask you. I know you won't come. That's why I feel safe in asking you.
To Australia?
No. Vogue, would you please take me on a girls' trip to Liverpool, please?
I will. Girls' trips are good for the soul. I just went on a girls' trip we did another 40th trip. I'm sorry, but everyone was involved. It wasn't just me. And then Amber and Megan tagged along as well. But we went up to Glen Affric, which you've been to before, which you have to come
Yes.
again. And
I'd
we
love to
all
go.
just are like, it's just good for the soul to be away with your friends, to just all be hanging out and to just be having such a laugh. Like my cup feels full.
You know, when you're like, you haven't a pot to piss in and you're trying to fly somewhere, so you have to do all those 60-hour round trips, even though it's only a 1-hour flight, and you're like, you're going over Iceland and all to come back to Scotland from Dublin.
Yeah.
And it took me, I don't know how many days it took me to get there, but I really wanted to go. I would love to wake up in a really fancy 5-star hotel in Liverpool, get a curly blow dry, get my hair and makeup done, get dolled up to the like
Go
a
out.
dog's dinner, and go to the Ivy for the day in Liverpool. I was taking photos of the outside of the Ivy. It looked stunning. And my two
We can
bases
go
was
to the
there,
Ivy
really
in London. Yeah, let's
No,
go somewhere else in Liverpool.
no.
That's like,
and there's loads of lads. There's fucking loads of lads up there.
I'll go. Look
It
at her
is
whispering so no
lad
one else knows.
soup. I'll tell you, do you know what as well? And this is a tip to the single girls, right? Because I get asked a lot about where their single lads are in London. And I'm like, I do not know. I do know. They're in the Devonshire pub in Soho. Wall to wall. I'm not going to say
That's
it.
a lovely pub. Even for a non-pubber,
Yeah.
that's the only place. Ryan Tuberty lives in there. That's he
Yeah.
actually doesn't even have an apartment in London.
Irish.
He just lives in the Devonshire pub.
It's Irish owned,
Best
and it
Guinness in
is
London.
best Guinness in
Yeah,
London.
best
and
Guinness.
It is
Great
wall
food.
to wall, lads. I mean, I don't know why, how. I don't know. Is he growing them in there himself? I don't know if they ever leave. I don't know if if they're there against their will. I don't know if he's rented them. Bushy and who owns it. But I'm telling you now, girls. If you want a day out and you want a little flirt, get your ass in there. I couldn't get over it.
Or go
think
to
I'm coming
Park,
back
going
to
to
life.
Battersea Park.
I think I'm coming back to life, you know.
Oh,
think
really?
there's
But
some
I thought you weren't
feeling in the
dating
waist
until
down.
December 9th. No, are we not holding out for that? I saw you
getting
out, by the way,
ready.
the other night. Yeah, no, I saw you out the other night, and I wonder if your man-to-be saw that you were out. I was like, he's going to see that and say, that little bitch told me she wasn't free until the 9th of
Little does-
December. There she is out in the Devonshire.
I haven't spoken to him since we made that arrangement. Little does he know I'm going to completely follow up with that in the morning of the 9th. He'd be like, tell me the plan, please, Marcus.
Shall we give a shout out to Michael D. Higgins?
Ah, Michael.
Disappointing you didn't invite us for any of the parties is the only bad thing I'm going to say. We are disappointed we never got invited to any of the parties, but we're willing to look past that because two terms as the Irish president, you were so kind and you left the house on Monday. You left it, and you know what? We didn't even have to take anything off your deposit. You left it spotless.
As
Is what you
usual,
did.
we're 6 weeks behind the podcast. So by the time this airs, Catherine Connolly will probably have finished her term also
Yeah.
and will be leaving the
Well, she might give us an invite.
by the time this airs, she'll have had her inauguration. There was no invitation to that. Joe, you know Michael D. Higgins, don't you? Michael D. Irish president.
I do know Michael D. Higgins, wonderful side old man, white hair, and
Yeah.
big dogs.
Michael's wife, Sabina. Because for ages, no one wanted. We didn't feel that the new presidential candidates were really up to scratch, and we were kind of spoiled with Michael D. Higgins because everyone loved him.
Yeah.
And he was, he was a great representation of the country, and he was just kind of very, what would we say? He just wholesome.
Just a
or something.
kind. He's wholesome. He was kind, and he was just like. He
Did a
just
great
had
job.
the right way about everything, and he was just you on the right side of most things that he was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. And we were like, oh, would we not let him stay? Let him stay. But you can only do 2 terms, I'm pretty sure. So we have to go 2 or 3 terms. But then I was thinking myself, I was like, he should probably stay. And then I saw a video of Sabina, his wife. When I say she was being interviewed by RTE News about the fact that they were leaving, when I say she was buzzing to go, she was practically spinning and twirling with the excitement. And I was like, oh, she's like, it's non-stop. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never ends. And she's like, I get to go home.
Can I just say,
I can't wait to go home. And I was like, oh my God, this woman can't wait to get out of there.
well,
It's
it's
like we're
not
keeping
her
her
house,
prisoner.
and if I. Yeah, but it looks like a cold house now, and I wouldn't be into that. I need to know the energy rating before I decided to move in there, because if there's one thing I can't stand, it's being cold, and I reckon that has got a BER rating of D or less, and it wouldn't be for me. I won't accept.
enough.
I won't accept.
Well, we're paying their heating bills, aren't we? Anyway, he has 2 huge Bernese.
Mountain dogs.
I think one of them's dead.
One of them died, yeah, but he still has one left.
Yeah, so he had these 2 Bernese mountain dogs, one left. But did you see all the people turned up with their Bernese mountain dogs as kind of
as he was leaving.
Yeah, I know. It's the cutest thing. It was cute, so cute.
I know.
It was like this kind of presidential crufts. It was gorgeous. Anyway, Michael, good luck to you in your next job. There was a lineup released, Vogue. It rhymes with fungal.
Oh, I know. Did it. I love watching I'm a Celeb. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Are
I
you
know,
a
good
celebrity, Vogue? Do you have a fungal infection?
Did you not see that they were? No, did you see the whole lineup was released yesterday?
Was it the whole lineup though?
Yeah, it was released yesterday. It was ITV released it, and it was in the Daily Mail. And I looked at it and I thought, you know, what a nice gang. What a nice gang. I love aitch. Ruby Wax, who's your top to win that you saw in the lineup yesterday?
Well, I'm a big fan of everyone in there. Actually, I'm not. That's not true. But I'll keep my opinions to myself. One person I'd be fascinated to get to know better would be Ruby Wax. I'm a big Ruby Wax fan. Do you remember her 90s chat show? She was she's as mad as a box of frogs in a fun way, in a nice way. I mean, I know she's also had some very serious mental health struggles and continues to do so. I just mean that I loved her style of comedy and interviewing. And
what I like about people is when they're interesting, but they're also interested. So like they want to, she's not just gonna, I don't feel like she'd be going on about herself all the time. I think she'd actually get to know people, which means then you get to know them.
I read Ruby Wax's book, Frazzled. It was very good. She's very, like, the way she talks about her parents and all. She, like,
she had a bad relationship, didn't she?
Yeah, very bad. Yeah, she's been through a lot.
You're lucky with your parents. Aren't we lucky with our parents that they're so sound?
Very blessed. Yeah, we really are.
Yeah,
you know.
Jesus.
She's
not
had a very
obviously
tough
not
time
lucky with the dead ones.
I don't know.
Do you know my dad's dead? Like, oh God, I don't want to get it wrong, but he's dead tomorrow. Wednesday is his anniversary. I think he's gone 17 years, and it's not mad. How long is your dad gone?
Which one?
You don't know. The dead one.
Oh, that one. Sure, I can't keep them. I can't hold on to a father for any more than. Forget my head if it wasn't cleared on. I've lost 2 fathers now. I mean, that's just careless. 1 you can forgive. 2, come on now. You're not even trying, Joanne. Do you know, I was reading a Myling class in the Sunday Times weekend. Was talking about her stalker, actually. It was terrible. I had no idea she went through all that. But they were mentioning her time in Celebrity Jungle. And Remember the remember she had that iconic moment where she had this white bikini and she was like under the waterfall, and she's got, her body
Mm.
is insane, to be fair. She auctioned off that bikini for 7.5 grand.
If you went in, what would you auction off in there? Your
My
boots.
bikini.
Those boots. Your bikini.
My water
Oh,
bottle.
I thought it.
I think the bikini is a little sexy. There's a little sassiness to it. Auctioning off a boot, you know, we're not Elvis. I don't think anyone would be that arsed. If you had to pick out of that group, like, oh my God, Joanne McNally's shoelaces. Don't see that happening.
I'm just saying, I'd get more use out of the boot, to be honest with you.
Do you know any of them in there? Have you ever met any of them?
I met Aitch at Glastonbury because I'm quite a big fan of his. I like his music, and he was really nice.
From Steps is in there, is he?
Aitch, a rapper.
Oh.
I met Martin Kemp. He's always very nice. Kelly Brook, know her. That's kind of it.
I worked with Martin Kemp and his wife Shirley. They were doing that.
She's very nice as well.
Lovely woman. We were doing that interiors for a charity interior show that Alan Carr hosts with the blind bear, whose name I can never remember. The bear, Pudsey.
Pudsey.
And your man with the eye
Oh,
patch.
the blind bear.
Yeah. That fellow with the eye patch.
You and I are just finishing off each other's sentences like no one's business.
And I remember asking, I had heard this rumour that Roman Kemp, Martin and Shirley's son,
Yeah.
was
Also
given
very
by-
nice.
very nice man, was given by George Michael. It was his godfather, and that George Michael gave him the royalties of one of his
Shut
songs
up.
as his present. Yeah, so within 30 seconds of meeting Martin and Shirley Kemp, I asked them straight away, was it true? And it is not true.
Oh.
I know. Because I was
Joe,
like,
cut that
that'd
out.
be
It's nicer to think. Cut that out. I like pretending things. I'm just like, this AI stuff is. Just
I've
let
heard
something
it
be
rumored that it was
real.
Last Christmas, the song by Wham.
Ah, yeah,
which would
right.
make Roman Kemp a billionaire.
billionaire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otto better not be getting any ideas about royalties or anything. He'll be getting his credit union 100 quid a year like everyone else. Okay, that's all he's getting. Just make sure he knows.
Oh,
that.
he is. Did you set him up an account? Yeah.
Ring Lauren, Alexa.
Backdate it. He's 3 now, so you owe him a few, right? Just give me 20 grand and I'll look after till he's 18.
I'm so thick. I'll be like, okay. One of my other godchildren, I sent him money to buy a pair of runners, but I'd no real reason to do it. And he said, oh,
Yeah.
why? And I went, secondary school. And he's like, started that last year, Auntie Joanne. And I was like, do you want the money or not?
I need to discuss something with you.
Oh, God. What have I stolen now?
You never steal anything. You just leave stuff behind. And you haven't
Yes.
been over in a while. So, like, it's feeling pretty light down there, to be honest. I'm waiting for
Okay.
that jumper, that fabulous jumper you had on. One day I'll have that. That's why I didn't even
Oh,
look.
the
I
orange
didn't ask
one.
you where it's from. Doesn't matter to me because I know I'll get my hands on it one day. But
Deadly.
no. So, obviously, Winston died. We've just collected his
What?
ashes. We've just
Why did
collected
you
his
tell
ashes.
me? Okay.
But Tom Brady, you know that he was married to Giselle. He plays for the NFL. Do you know him?
Can I just
Quarterback.
say, I am dying to see how these two stories connect. I'm on the edge of my seat.
He cloned his dog. So the dog he
Oh.
has now is not the old dog. It's his new dog cloned from the old dog. And
Yeah.
to say I am seething with myself that like all I was thinking about was like, is it weird to stuff him or not? I should have been thinking, get him cloned. I didn't even consider it at the time. And I'm like, honestly, I was thinking of flying to Australia and getting another Winnie. I could have just cloned him and had him here.
Would you really do that?
Joanne, did you meet Winston? Have you met Sir Winston? Of course I would have done that, and I would have got you one too. Everyone wants a Winston.
How does it work
Would
with
you
the
still have
cloning?
called him Winston, the number 2 one? Would you call him Winston as well?
My dad, John, has had the same dog for, as far as I know, for the last 30 years because I picked him up when I was 8, took him for a walk. Sam. They're all called Sam. His dog is Sam, next one's Sam, next one's Sam. He must have had 7 Sams.
Yeah.
And if there's a new Sam, Sam's in the house now, a new Sam. Why not?
I think
Winston. Imagine having a Winston. And I could have made an absolute fortune because everyone would have taken a Winston.
I have a feeling they've cloned Cher, you know.
I think it's unethical. Here she goes again.
I think I'm telling
Excuse
you,
you,
there's
Anne. She
something
is extremely high on some sort of substance.
I'm telling you,
She's high on filler.
She's been around too long to look that well. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if there was a couple of versions of Cher floating around. I'd clone Pat if I could. I wouldn't care about the ethics, but I just wonder what version of Pat I'd get. Would it be like Pet Cemetery where they come back kind of evil? I don't know. You know?
Or just like well, you don't know what personality. Supposedly, this will be for you, Joanne. There is a conspiracy theory with your man Tom Brady that he also cloned his own DNA 23 years ago, and that they're in this like experiment in North Carolina, and supposedly this person is alive today, and he has real physical traits towards him, and people actually think it's a guy called Drake May, and he is a quarterback for the New England Patriots, and everyone's like he cloned himself, and this is the product of his cloning. Now, I don't believe that because it is unethical to clone people, but like I'm on the same page as you. I'd clone my mom too.
Is that not just having kids? Are people not just? Did you not just have a kid 23 years ago, and he's trying to deny paternity, and he's like, I've been cloned. No, okay.
I'd clone my mom, but I'd also have to clone Spencer's mom. Couldn't come on, have to clone her.
Yeah, no, you'd have to. And
Yeah.
then once you start that, where does it end? Do you know what I mean?
I'd be pretty happy with those two, to be honest with you.
That's where it ends. I just wonder what version, like when you clone an animal, like I'm not up on the science of it. What are they like? Are they kind of walking into walls? Remember Pet Cemetery, that Stephen King book and film, which was brilliant. And there was that weird witch. It was built on, I think it was indigenous land, and the pets who were buried there all came back to life. And then they lived on a main road. So
Every time.
And then his son was killed by a truck, and he buried the son in the pet cemetery. And then the son came back to life, but he wasn't the same. He was weird and evil. He was like Chucky doll vibes. I think I'd take him. I'd take Evil Pat. I wouldn't mind. I'd take Evil Pat. We just fight, lads, but she'd still be around.
Once you had something, every time you open your mouth, Joe starts typing furiously just to fact check.
It's necessary today. She's on for a hat trick of wild scientific claims.
So, Joanne, 9/11, would you tell us about that, please?
Why would I put poison in my body? I was watching, there was a woman I was watching on TikTok the other day, and she's had 11 children without any of the, without a single scan, without any kind of medical intervention at all with her children. And then, but she's on her 11th baby. She's 43. And
11, Jesus.
Someone was like, I'm guessing you didn't get the vaccine. She's like, well, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to put poison into my children's bodies. But yeah, so she's never got a single scan. And then there's midwives underneath it going, this is really not recommended at all. And she's like, how dare you? You know, giving birth is the most natural thing in the world. I mean, it is and it isn't.
Also, it's a very dangerous thing for women to go through. But
Isn't
I mean,
it? Yeah.
11 children. I was awake with my 3 children at 6:20 this morning and thinking of, will I start playing classical music in the morning? Will that help? Will it make my house a calmer place to be in? And 11 of them.
11.
You must
She's
just
11 children.
lose the hearing altogether.
11 kids. Yeah. And they're all kind of homeschooled, and, you know, it's all quite, you know, earthy.
Did you give her advice on the old homeschooling?
Wouldn't be for me. Yeah, I'm like, time to tap dance instead. I would like to talk about something.
Okay.
Joe, this is for you.
Joe, get ready, Joe.
Okay, do I need to fact check it? Do we know if it's
No.
true?
I just mean it's kind of male focused. Have you
Okay.
seen the new John Lewis Christmas ad?
No.
Yes.
Oh, Joe.
And I'm such a Christmassy person. I haven't seen it.
It's basically I watched it and I was like, why am I crying? I didn't understand. Has that ever happened to you? I didn't understand.
Will
my
I
feelings.
watch it? Will I watch it quickly?
Yeah.
How long is it? Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, I've just watched it.
Just watched it, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it so sad but beautiful?
It's so nice. It's so sad.
know.
Oh.
Sorry, it's just so funny to watch
It'll
someone
get
watch it in real time. So basically, so I watched it and like you, though, I just started crying. But I was like, I don't really know. They're so good at pulling on your heartstrings, and I don't even know why or how. But then, so basically, it's like this son and his father, and they maybe don't really know how to communicate that well together. And then the son gets him this album that was big when his dad was young and raving. I think it's Alison Limerick sings it. And then it kind of takes him back into the memory of him raving, and then he remembers all the memories of his son being born, his son growing up.
Oh, it's so...
I know. But you know what I thought was really nice? There's all this chat about this male loneliness epidemic and that men are really struggling at the moment. And I thought it was kind of nice giving something for the lads.
so nice.
And it's less whimsical than usual. It's not a very whimsical ad. Do you know what I mean? It's quite a real ad. And apparently they're saying it was inspired by that TV show Adolescence on Netflix. But then John Lewis are saying it's not because they decided to make this last January before Adolescence came out. But anyway, I thought
It's very good.
it's very good.
Speaking of men, like men and their feelings
Struggling.
and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, Spen is starting his run and he's doing his, he's doing it for James's Place, which saves the lives of men in suicidal crisis. It's an amazing charity and he's starting his run. So he'll have started it on Thursday. He'll have done his first, it's basically he's doing a triathlon in 7 different continents, and he's trying to break a world record by doing the fastest triathlon in Antarctica, and he's also trying to do the fastest time doing 7 triathlons in 7 different continents. So he starts that on Thursday and he's doing it for James's Place, which is that brilliant charity. And oh my God, I feel really sad after watching that ad. And
I think
and
I
yeah,
have
so
to
if
say-
follow him, he'll have it all on his Instagram. Follow him and support if you can. It really is an amazing charity.
But I'll tell you this much: he's a smart bastard because some husbands they'll pull the golf card and they'll head out for a weekend. He's managed to wangle 3 weeks away from the children under the guise of charity work, so you can't even be angry at him. What
Do you know
a
what
genius.
though? I always think, because I actually get asked that question a lot. I'm like, well, because it's part of his work that he's doing something
Yeah.
like this. Do you know what I mean? People go away to work all the time, and when I want to go away to work, he's back home being supportive of me. I'll have to start taking the bloody bins and stuff out now, which I don't like doing. All his jobs that I don't
Jesus.
like doing that he does, I'm now gonna have to take over them. But anyway, good luck to Spenny.
Good luck,
See,
Spencer.
I wouldn't want to be you. See,
Yeah,
ya, wouldn't want to be you.
Fair play. Fair
Yeah.
play. Do we do any charity work, folks? You-
I'm still getting your letters from UNICEF. I just open them now. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Are you?
Yeah.
The money was only resting in my account, UNICEF.
I get a little double whammy. Put the glass back on. Jesus Christ. Look at her eyes, Joe. Show him. He'll get it
I
right.
was trying to wink at you.
Because he's a man, he won't get it. Look.
Okay. No, I see it. I do see it.
Lizard. It's going to a good place, Joe. You wait for 4 hours on Christmas Day. I'm going to look banging. Speaking of supporting, did you see Ronaldo talking about his wife in the news the other day, and he got absolutely rinsed because of it?
I did. I know about them because I watched her reality show on. I can't remember what it was on, and it was just like you're just watching this life that is just so far removed from anything that like just go on a private yacht the weekend. Like they have just like their life is wild. But I didn't see that. What did he say?
He was asked why he loves his partner or why she is the one for him as such. And his answer was quite pragmatic, really. He said, she's beautiful
Okay.
and she's got a body that I really like. But that was said with, I think he's access to a lot of those kind of bodies. But he was like, she looks after me, she looks after the home, she looks after the kids. And it was very much how she makes me feel and how she looks after me, and she accommodates my lifestyle and all this stuff. So of course the internet piled on straight away. And they're like, May, she never mentions him. And then of course it got kind of spiraled off into the manosphere. The women were going mad. And when I saw it, I didn't know there was any backlash at all at the time. I just saw it when I was floating through the algorithm. And I did think, wow, that is a very self-centered take on your relationship. But then again, then the men were piling in and they're like, what's wrong with that? What's meant if you want to be looked after and if you want to have your house run by somebody and if you have the pick of all these women and they are your demands and she is at home raising the kids and she's doing all this and I don't know. I was just like, there was nothing
Yeah, but would you not say
her.
something about her? Yeah, would you not say
Nothing.
something nice about her and her personality and what
single
made you
thing.
fall in love with her?
Yeah. There wasn't a single thing about her
Well, you know what?
character,
Maybe
her
her personality was shite.
Yeah. There you go. Good
She actually
girl.
does seem sound. No, she does seem sound. I think
Yeah.
that's a bit weird, but I suppose when like he has this like strange level of fame that he doesn't
Yeah.
really live in the same worlds that we live in. So like maybe he's just like, oh, that's why she fits into my life.
Yeah, she
And-
supports
but like
me
obviously
and my family. He's spoiled as well. He could have anyone he wants. Do you know what I mean? So he's like, if I'm going to have anyone I want, I'm going to go for someone who looks after me. Anyway, I just thought it was a very interesting take. I was like, may that love never find me. But I don't think I'm at risk of Ronaldo. Basically, if you're listening
Looking
to this,
after.
back off. I'm not interested. I don't enjoy your take.
Joanne's not going to
on
look
marriage.
after you, so forget about it.
No, forget about it, Ronaldo. Look elsewhere. Do you know what I mean? Would you not be like, well, actually, she's really kind, and I love the way she sings in the garden in the evenings. I don't know. I've never been married. I don't know what people do. In the
You
evenings
want?
anymore,
I know, but you would want somebody to say something. Like Spenny did this really nice speech about me at my 40th birthday in London, and he did say those things about me, like being a great mother and like looking after the kids and like how like lovely our home was. But he also said very nice things about me as well and what he actually specifically liked as in me as
Yeah.
a person. Because at the end of the day, you want to be hanging out with somebody who you want to be your like best pal as well. Like I couldn't be with Spen if
Yeah.
he wasn't like my best pal.
Yeah, like Ronaldo was talking about his partner like she was a hot nanny. Like there was nothing he said about her that couldn't have been said about a hot nanny. You know what I mean? I was
She
like,
is an absolute ride.
but I do think a lot of men do. I think they do crave. I do think they want to be looked after, and I think there's a lot of women out there who like to do it and are willing to do it. You know.
I like looking after people in a sense, but I like looking after most people around me within my life, but not to the detriment of my own looking after.
That's it. You got to look after yourself first. Put your own mask on first. Isn't that right?
This is exactly it. Put your
As they say,
well, no,
I
I think I'd. Oh no, I do. Yeah, you're right. The airline says put your own mask on first. Put your kids on next.
Before assisting. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to give a little book recommendation.
Oh,
Eddie
great.
Jordan,
Oh.
a pal of mine, Full Throttle. This book has come out, and all of the money made from it, all the profits are going to his foundation, and he's hilarious. So I can only imagine the book with all the stories about Eddie would also be hilarious. He's got the Eddie Jordan Foundation, so all the profits made are going to that.
I'm sitting here thinking, if he was a mate of yours, like, how come I just got invited to house parties with Amber and Megan? Would you not have invited me to a house party where Eddie Jordan was there? No. I'm like, hi Sandra, hi Auntie Gina, and suddenly you're off. There's
Joanne,
other
if
house
Eddie
parties
didn't
with-
invite you to his white party,
Did he have a white party?
I'm sorry. He had a white party. Yeah, I was invited to the white party a couple of times. in
I'd be
Spain. Great
very
night.
careful
Great
about
night.
that.
Would have been right up your street now.
You could be having a big Sydney Sweeney moment there. You'd want to clarify exactly what you mean by that.
White clothing, everybody.
Thank
White
you.
clothing.
Thank you. Good to be clear. Good to be clear.
Look, she's raging. She's only going for me because she wasn't invited to the white party herself. The white party. Well, everybody, thank you for listening. That has been the podcast.
Oh,
Well, guys, see
Well
you
done,
see you
folk.
later. See you later.
that was the podcast, in case anyone was wondering what that was.
Just what
It
we
was the
did there.
podcast.
That
Yeah.
was, yeah. And please
God,
don't
what
hate
was that?
please- anything
just
that
do?
Joanne said.
What the fuck was that? Does anyone know what that was?
Oh, do you know what? I don't know
don't
what
worry,
the
it's
fuck it
just
was.
podcast.
I'm worried people are now going to start thinking it's summertime. Fucking hell.
What was that? Show your face. What was
Do you know
that,
what this
guys?
reminds me of? It reminds me of when I got that blow dry. You two little bitches there laughing away at me.
I mean, I'd say 3 times a month I get sent photos of Afghan hounds. So that one really stuck. Some stuff you say and it just goes off into the
That's
ether.
not going anywhere.
It
I
really
don't care.
stuck,
I'm
didn't
actually
it?
quite happy about that.